You see these books here. I wrote these when I was 7 years old. So today we're gonna be looking through them. So yeah, let's see how they are. If you look at the back, you can like kind of notice a problem here. I hope you enjoy this book. Come see the others. A chilling book about a princess. And I'll explain why the word chilling is on there soon. A young child. I wrote a young child, but I can't find the book though. A monster in forest, treasure. But the only ones I didn't write were telescopes and He Comes. He Comes is the last book. And I don't know what the purpose of He Comes is supposed to be. Up here, so here's the first book. A chilling book about a princess. So by the word chilling here, you can, like, it's supposed to mean, like, so nice and relaxing. But I was 7 years old. I didn't know the definition of chilling. And good for kids. You can tell how old this is from up here. You can see this, like, very, like, weird, like, marquee thing up here. But you can ignore that for right now. So this, a princess. I don't know why every single book has to start off with like I don't know why everything has to start off with a princess, but dude, I was 7 years old though, and I couldn't think of anything else to do. A chilling book about a princess. Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess. Like every single book in the world has to start. So that's the princess, and you can see how I used to draw arms back then. They looked like pieces of bread. They looked like loaves of bread. And the hair, it looks like legs. And the crown, it looks like a cake with candles on it. And that's how I used to draw people's torsos. And like legs and arms. So once upon a time there was a lovely princess. She's smiling, as you can see. She found a castle in a wild forest. Let's see, like the thing here, like everything, like all the sentences are super short, and I don't know why. She said, oh my gosh, this. Oh me gosh, this is a good for one princess. And yeah, fun fact, that's how I used to draw people surprised. So you see that. And three, I can't read that. And she went in it. Like, the sentences are super short on each page, and the handwriting's big. She said, I love it in here. She's smiling again. Like, and also, why does her, like, clothes look like kids' clothes? 8:30, and it started to turn dark. And okay, it gets dark and suddenly a storm was out there. See, that's how I used to draw handwriting. I'm gonna go to a place where there's not that much sunlight. Down here is good on my floor. And suddenly a storm was out there. So that's how I used to draw like thunder. I'm not really sure if you can see. I didn't use a very good like ink for this. And she closes the door and she puts a scared look on her face. She calms herself. Pant, and her prince was calm. He has like an emerald. He has like an emerald on his shirt. Then she puts on her crown. Literally looks like a birthday. It literally looks like a child next to a birthday cake. But hey, I was 7 years old. So, come with some slack, okay? Dawn Dane, that's supposed to be the doorbell ring. And she said, come in, and he said, okay. Dude, castles have doorbells. I don't know, but I kept on making mistakes by writing, like, page 13, page 12, and, like, it's just like, right here, like, 15. I accidentally wrote, like, 14 or something, maybe 19, and that's why this says it's 15. And you can see up here, it says next morning, and you went outside. They made a garden. Split. You can even see the tape from both there. And a lamp. Like 17. So yeah, that was book 1. I didn't write these books back here. Or at least not the 2 ones back right here. I was about to write telescopes, and then I gave up. Don't ask me how I still know that. Alright. Next, this one looks like it has better ink. It's called A Monster in Forest. It looks more like it looks more like a bald kid doing this, like but that's how I used to draw monsters. So I won't be too hard on myself. I won't make fun of myself. It says not for kids age 3. That's, when it says this is like a kids series and it says like not for kids age 3, that could be like a little bit of a red flag. 1. Yeah, this was supposed to be a children's series. Monster in Forest 2. 3. It was nighttime. Like, the sentences are always super short, like on one page, and I don't know why. There was a noise in the trees. Page 4. The prince checks the noise. That's how we used to draw people yawning. His crown also looks like a cake. But it was windy. You can see like all the wind, like particles, things. What? I don't know. Wind. He puts his jacket on. Since when do princes have jackets? There was a tall monster, like 12 feet tall. Like, over here, he looks like, I don't know, he looks like he's, like, 30 feet tall? He looks more like 30 feet tall or something. Maybe more. The monster almost killed the prince, so he, ran back. He grabbed his rifle. Since when do princes have rifles? He grabbed his rifle and but he just ran back. But he ran back. Oh, get over here. Treasure. So that's how I used to draw shocked people. So so I just want to say one more thing about my drawing skills again. Not a chilling look about. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Treasure. The prince and the princess and prince were hiking, and the princess said, "Prince, you gotta let's see this." Oh, so his name is literally Prince. His name is literally just Prince, and he's the prince. Bet that was his biggest dream when he was a kid to be a prince, am I right? Prince, you gotta see this. The prince is shocked at 2:30 p.m. They put the treasure home. How are they able to get that? How do they do that? Like, did they not ask for like permission to bring home? I don't know. They opened it. The prince got gold. The princess got diamond. Of course, the prince has to get gold, and the princess gets diamond. The end. So yeah, that's basically all I could find. So yeah. So yeah. So these are some of the books that I found. So these are some of the books that I found, and then reviewed to y'all. So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. Stay on the T-Rex side and roar on.